Hey guys, it's Benjamin with Benjamin's Exotics, and in today's video we're going to be doing quick tip number 4, which is going to be talking about coconut fiber and how to get coconut fiber in bulk. So if you are keeping things like reptiles and amphibians that like moisture, most people start out using something like this. This is EcoEarth by ZooMed. I love ZooMed, they're a great company, and you can normally at a pet store find these 3-pack of bricks, and these are about $8 for a 3-pack. Now if you have a couple animals, this is fine. It works okay. It's a bit pricey at $8 for the 3-pack, but again, for a couple animals it's fine. The problem becomes that when you have 20, 30, 40, 100 animals, it just isn't really feasible to keep going back to the pet store and buying these small bricks, let alone it's just not really cost effective. So where can you get high quality coconut fiber compacted like this in bulk? So instead of looking at reptile companies like ZooMed and even Exoterra makes a very similar product to this, I started looking at plant products, because planters or people that like to grow different vegetables and things like that in their house actually use the exact same product, even though they call it coconut coir or coconut core, I guess you could pronounce it, versus coconut fiber. And instead of paying $8 to get these 3 little bricks from the pet store, you can actually go out and you can find these massive, this is actually 5 kilograms or 11-pound bricks of this stuff for relatively inexpensive. Now in this case I'm actually using, this is called Hydro Crunch. I think this is just the off-brand of Home Depot. What happens is that these are sent in the masses over from Asia or somewhere not in the USA. They come in the USA as imports, and then different companies buy them up, put them in some packaging, and slap a label on them. So this is again Hydro Crunch. There's also ones out there that are called like Mother Earth, or there's a million different names, but all you're looking for is the big brick. They're all the standard size, which is 5 kilograms, which translates to roughly 11 pounds of bedding. And just to show you how much it actually makes, that one brick, this is an 106 quart Sterilite tub. I've already filled probably 6 or 7 cages with this, so this isn't all of the bedding or all of the substrate that one brick makes, but it should give you a pretty good idea of how much you're actually getting for your money's worth. Like you can see, that's pretty deep, and like I said, I've already filled at least 4, 5, 6 cages up with a bottom layer of bedding, so it actually would be even more than this if you had a full brick. Now as far as pricing goes, like I said, you get the EcoEarth 3 bricks for about $8 at a pet store. This stuff is a bit more, it's kind of tricky. You can find it online for about $20 usually on places like Amazon. Sometimes you'll find it for like $15 if it's on sale, but the trick is not to buy them online. If you get these online, you're paying for shipping, is what you're normally paying for. When you get it for 20 bucks shipped, you're not getting a good deal with free shipping. You're paying whatever the price of the brick would normally cost, plus $7, $8, $10 in shipping. If you go to your local plant stores, so local, specialized stores that just deal with plants and stuff like that, or even your local Lowe's and Home Depot, you can actually find these. Again, it might not be called Hydro Crunch, it might be called something else, but you can find these exact same bricks for like $8 or $10 in store, which is huge. So you're not paying for the shipping. And quick tip, if you do find them in a store, buy them up while they last, because they tend to be something where they'll be in a store for a little while, maybe 2 months, and then they'll dry up and you won't see them again for months and months and months at a time. Now the only disadvantage of getting something like this, whether you get it online or in store, is that this is kind of made for plants and this is made for reptiles, so you do want to make sure that wherever you're getting it, it is a good quality product. The 2 things you really want to check for is to make sure that it is 100% natural, so 100% natural grain medium. You want to make sure it doesn't have any harmful chemicals or pesticides, which it will typically say, yeah, 100% natural, no harmful chemicals. We have to, of course, trust that the label is accurate. And then you also want to make sure that it says something about, low salt or low sodium, because where these are made, you think about where's a coconut farm going to be? They're near the ocean, and obviously salt water, that's going to produce a lot of sodium in the actual substrate itself, so you want to make sure that it has been flushed of sodium or salt. It's the exact same thing, which you'll normally see on the label. Again, another disadvantage to this, besides hides the fact that it isn't a reptile product, so you kind of have to make sure that it is a good quality product and it doesn't have, you know, harmful chemicals or something like that in it. Because it is one big brick, when you make it, you have to basically make it all at once. You don't have the luxury with the small bricks of just doing one brick at a time. But overall, if you're at the point where you actually need a massive brick like this, chances are you're going to use it up fast enough that doing it all at one time won't be that big of a deal. And of course, you can also take something like a heat lamp and you'll actually dry this stuff out, because you don't want it to sit wet for weeks and weeks, let alone months on end. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Again, just a quick tip for you guys to save money when you're trying to get coconut fiber. And again, this is really, if you can find this in stores, $8 or $10 for an 11-pound brick. That's a really good deal and can save you a lot of money on a substrate for your animals. If you like this video, be sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.